Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Issues with Dr. Stan. Do you know that some marriages are suffering today because of what is called sexlessness in marriage? Do you know that some husbands are suffering today in their marriage because of this issue? Do you also know that some wives are also suffering because of this same matter? What is sexlessness? Sexless marriage is all about staying in one house with your legally married wife who does not in any way have any health challenge. They live in the same house and to some extent they sleep on the same bed. But for like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, some even up to 2 years and above, without sexual intercourse between the people that call themselves husband and wife. Sexlessness in marriage has to do with even when they are having the sex, when they are having the sexual intercourse, but they are not having it the right way. Sometimes they will stay for like 3 weeks, 1 month, and thereabout. These issues has destroyed a lot of family today because some people who are into this still think that without sexual relationship between them and their partner, that the marriage can still go on, that they can still be good friends, that they can still continue with the marriage until when it is time for them to go. But they never knew that marriage is like a big tree. In that big tree that you are seeing, there is a root that is beneath the earth. It is from that root that tree draws its strength and vitamins. Cut off that root from that tree is a matter of time. It may take 1 month, it may take 1 year, but surely but slowly, the tree must wither. Sex in marriage is like the life wire to relationship. It's like where the relationship and marriages draws its strength and vitamins, its water, its strength, anything you can talk of. Cut sex off from marriage is a matter of time. Just give it some time. But the truth remains that slowly but surely, that marriage must clash. The reason for saying this is to ginger you to go and check yourself. Are you the reason for the sexless marriage in your marriage? Go and work on yourself, because it's a matter of time. You will hear a bitter truth that you are not prepared to hear. How can somebody marry somebody's daughter and keep the girl in your house and you keep telling her that you are busy? Some even went to the extent of saying that it is only the poor people that satisfy their partner in bed. Are you richer than who? Are you more busier than who? How can somebody go and marry his wife and keep her in the house, and only for her to tell him that I am not the sex type? If you are not the sex type, stay in your father's house and don't marry. Don't come to somebody's house and begin to torment somebody's child for no reason. Sex in marriage is a must. Sexlessness in marriage is a destroyer and a virus. You may not take it now, but the truth remains that If you do not amend your ways and look for where you have erred, you shall cry sooner or later. Normally, every same person will, if you are unfortunate to find yourself in an environment where robbers comes in to break the house or the shops to steal, and you are unfortunate to find yourself in that an environment, the reasonable thing to do is to fortify either your shop or your house, so that it will be difficult for those criminals to break into any of your property. But in this case of sexlessness, everybody knows, especially on the side of the women, that we live in a generation where putting on clothes is seen as either a village girl or as an mbeke. Where going nude and naked is seen as knowing how far and knowing what's up. Where you come out from your house, you see temptation all over. Where you go to your office, you see temptation all over. Even in the church of God, you still see people being seduced even at the altar of God. The right thing for a wife to do is to protect husband, is to do everything just like you can do everything to protect your business. That is how you should protect your family as a married woman, knowing fully well that your husband is being exposed to all manner of dangers, yet you are not interested that for 3 months, that for 6 months, that for 2 years and even above, you've not have sexual intercourse with your husband. You are proud of yourself walking along the street, and you are comfortable with that. The same thing goes to the female counterparts. Some of them will just tell their wife that I am busy, that what do you want? I've given you money. Must you always request for this? I don't have the strength. I don't have the time. If you do not have the time, if you know you will not have the time to give your wife sexual satisfaction, don't marry. Stay on your own. If you know you cannot make out time for her, don't marry. Do you know that research has shown that if you cannot have sex 3 times in a week, you are in sexless marriage? If you doubt what I'm saying, Google it. Do you know that sexless marriage is an abomination before God? Do you know that sexless marriage is sin before God? Do you know that sexless marriage can destroy you health-wise? Can destroy everything you have worked for? The truth of the matter is, coming together of that marriage, which I have explained before, you cannot delete sex in marriage. If you know that when you marry, you will have one reason or the other not to have sex with your husband, please don't accept his proposal. If you know that if you marry, you will have one reason or the other not to have sex with your wife, please don't marry her. It is wrong to marry her and putting her into temptation. How can you stay with your wife without having sex with her, and you expect her not to cheat on you? How can you stay with your husband without allowing him to have sex with you, and you expect him not to cheat on you? Who does that? It is very, very wrong. We are not talking about people that are very far from each other. Maybe you are in Onitsha doing your business, and your husband is in Lagos. Maybe you will see once in 3 months or once in a month, or maybe you are in Nigeria and your husband is in America. It's a different ballgame. I am talking about living in the same house with your husband, living in the same house with your legitimate wife, and you stay for 1 month, you stay for 2 months, you stay for 1 year, no sex, and even when the person comes to you for it, you have one excuse or the other to give on a daily basis. I know that so many of you are going through this problem that we are talking about. I want to hear your opinion. Be you a man, be you a woman. Give me your opinion on the comment section. I am going to continue on this topic because I have varieties. I have departments of it that I'm going to touch, from the disadvantages to advantages to so many things we are going to discuss on this matter in our next episode. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. God bless you.